All right. Week 3 of trivia.
Now we are in the middle of Smallville still. We just watched a bit of it here. I'm decided to kind of go easy on you. No video game trivia this week. Yeah, one Marvel, one DC.
Okay.
Um, one of these you might get, one of these you might not. um,
I got my Marvel shirt and hat on and my Green Lantern ring.
you're proposed.
My
Oh, it's the right
willpower.
hand, so
My willpower
you're
is.
spoken for at the moment, I guess.
That's this hand.
Oh, oh, I'm not engaged anymore, so I wouldn't
Well,
know. Um, let's see here. You ready?
yeah,
One or two?
2.
All right, I'm being
I think that's
nice.
what I chose last
I'm being
time.
very nice to
Yeah.
you. What type of kryptonite will take away a Kryptonian's powers forever? And since you lost a couple, if you can just name it, double points.
That's crazy. Okay, let me rack my brain.
Now I have four guesses here as well. If you need a guess, it's just gonna be the regular
I
two.
think I'm gonna go through what I know. Pink kryptonite. That's that's something else. Anyway,
Wait, what does it do?
it turns Superman gay. That's what happened. And
I was like, I nice. I found that out. I was like, oh my god.
red kryptonite turns him evil.
I think is this it turn? I thought it poisons him.
It turns him evil. Like was what normally happens. I think it has something to do with like I don't know.
Oh.
But that's that.
Mhm.
Green kryptonite, obviously, we know what that is. I don't think there's blue kryptonite.
There is.
I don't know what that does.
From what I believe, I'm kind of knocking
I
them out.
want
I
to
can't tell you what
say,
they do because it knocks it out.
I want to. Part of me wants to say black kryptonite.
I probably want to say black kryptonite.
Yes, but I don't know.
I'm trying to remember what blue does.
I can't look it up because it could be the answer.
So part of me wants to say black.
Yes, but I don't know if black kryptonite. I know black kryptonite's a thing, but I don't know if that's what it does. I think it does. Takes away his powers permanently.
Permanently.
Literally, this happened in Smallville.
I
Let
know
me think.
that's what made me come up with the question. I was like, all right.
Wait,
Because I remember asked earlier, I'm like, what? Is there a kryptonite that does that? That's why I got my question. I found out.
no. See, because if I do a guess, then I just lose the question. Um, God, can I rule out 2 without losing points? Because I know for a fact that pink kryptonite and red kryptonite are not that.
Okay, since you know, you definitely
I know
sure.
for a fact
Okay,
that those are
because
not.
two of them on here are pink and red.
Okay.
The two are black and gold.
Oh God. No. Wait. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Gold Kryptonite is what they used to battle against Superman.
Is that your final guess?
Wait, let me
You
think.
sure?
But that didn't. That did take away his powers. But it wasn't working for them. I think it's gold.
Is that your final guess?
Yes.
You are correct.
I Suicide Squad.
So
Yes.
you got your 2 points. Congratulations.
That's Suicide Squad Killer Just. Thank you, Rocksteady. I'd like to thank Rocksteady. Oh,
I don't care about you.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, this is the one I thought you might get because I thought about the game. I was like, ah, it's a gold, but I wonder if he'll even remember. I'm surprised you remembered it because I'm like, he ain't saying this yet. All right.
Well,
I believe, by the way, black I think makes him split. I believe
like the
so.
movie? No.
No, yes, no.
Hold
The
on.
black makes like one of them bad, one good. I believe.
Black kryptonite is the mineral splits a Kryptonian into 2 separate identities,
Yeah.
one good and one bad. Okay.
And blue, I believe, is
White kryptonite kills plants.
yeah, it's like literally kryptonite, but
Blue kryptonite affects Bizarro
yeah, I was like,
kryptonite.
it's like bizarre.
And red gold kryptonite, I guess, is a combination, removes memories.
What's
What is this
platinum
lore?
kryptonite do? I can't remember.
Platinum
Yeah,
kryptonite.
it's platinum. Well, I can't remember what that one does.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Hang on. Have the effect of permanently bestowing the full range of Kryptonian powers to a non-powered person.
Oh yeah, so like let's find some
So
dang
it's
platinum
like
kryptonite.
Kryptonite in Smallville.
Yeah. All right.
Next.
Last question. What Captain America villain was inside Deadpool's head? Red Skull, Armanzola, Madcap, or Modoc?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Madcap.
You got it.
There we go. I
There
think
you
I
go.
remembered
So 4 points
I
today.
remembered something in my head. I was like, well, there was a time when I heard a fact about like some villain in Deadpool, and Madcap, like that name popped out as like something. I think I thought back then.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny because Cap had. Like,
Yeah,
his head.
exactly.
I was like, well,
So yeah, you got them both right. So 4 points today. Congratulations.
that's
That's good.
6 points.
6 points now, and we need to get to what?
I got 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks to get to what?
15 plus. I could do it,
You can do it.
but I got to lock in.
I thought I threw some curveballs in there, man.
Well, I got
good
all
job.
of last
I'm
week.
pretty proud of you.
I got like all of last week.
yeah, all last week. But hey, you did good this week. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
You know, I wish you were my son.
Oh, gosh.
If you were my son, I'd kiss you and hug you.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, this week we got some Marvel news, nothing too crazy, but some drama on the Sony front. We got Supergirl information, kind of, even though we did have a slight delay last week with that. And we got some Gamescom information.
Yes.
We saw some Batman Arkham Shadow, Marvel Rival stuff, and more this week on the Comic Book Burrito. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darien.
I'm your other host, Landon.
And today we got a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, and we got games. You name it, we got it. Let's talk, Landon.
Now, I called you late at night, one night,
Oh, Lord.
tearing up, apologizing to my friend Darien here. As you know, it's been a reoccurring joke in our personal lives as well as on here. Smallville is trash and probably is the most cheesiest thing on the planet. I started watching this.
One of those statements.
Well, it is. It's cheesy, but it's a good cheesy. It's very charming. And I like to apologize to the audience who did say we were excited with him. And Smallville's great. This is one of the best superhero shows I've ever seen. It's really good. I've been enjoying it right now. I'm on episode 10 of 21 episodes in total, season 1, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It is probably the most like. Honestly, I wish we had like a live action Spider-Man show like that because it's so real. Like with teenage, like because we
it
just got out
like
of high
partially like scares me how much you like it now
school.
because now I'm like,
Maybe
I
I'm
wonder
not
if he's
a
gonna hate the later seasons.
Oh yeah, no, I despise him.
It's
later
gonna get
on.
like
He's made a.
for me it got better because I'm like, oh my god, Doctor Fate, and I'm like, oh holy crap, the Flash. And
Yeah,
when the world building starts
because there's stuff I keep forgetting, but like we watched the one episode with the crooked cop or whatever, the dirty cop, and I'm thinking like doesn't he know he's bulletproof? He could just. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, he doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
So well, no, yeah, he does know he's bulletproof.
He's never been shot. He hasn't been shot.
He hasn't been shot, but he freaking sticks his hand in a wood trimmer.
Well, he knows that he can like. Well, I guess he just doesn't know if he could take a bullet. That's like a scary thing.
No, I understand.
If you had powers, if you got shot at, you'd be like, oh god.
I know, freaking Brandon Rooster took it like in the eye, didn't blink.
All Puck had to do.
But no, it's a good show. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. That's really the only thing that's going. I got a VR. I've been playing some games on that. I would love to stream on that. I don't know if that's the problem is I have to use that old camera.
Yeah.
And so I don't. It's gonna look really bad. I don't want to see anybody see me in my pajamas. Like
that's the funny part.
Yeah, I guess that's the part where people watch it. It's like I want to see how Landon look like an idiot. But no, that's all I've been doing this week. Smallville's good. How about you?
Smallville is good. Started school, back going on that grind. Have a class on superheroes.
Yeah.
First thing that I have to do for the class assignment is to watch Superman. Christopher Reeve.
Oh, Christopher Reeve.
Which I haven't watched yet, but I've seen it enough.
Our extra beef video.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
That's what we thought about it. Just turn it in for your assignment.
But yeah, I'm gonna close this real quick. The thing is on my computer. Anyway, just doing school.
Yeah.
Watch Smallville. I've seen Smallville, but I'm rewatching it.
Get a little fresher.
Yeah. Surprised on how much you
Mhm.
enjoyed.
He's like man a monster. Now,
Well, now I see that he enjoys the freak of the week, weird, like, I don't know what you call it, trope,
serial story.
sort of. It's like now now I'm gonna get him into Supernatural,
Little Jensen Ackles show.
Gotham, because it's also a freak of the week.
Well, the thing is, I
And
think
Gotham's like a modern Smallville.
what I really like about it is that it's very relatable. Smallville is what I'm talking about, and it's because I mean you have ones about like a girl in high school. She's big and she wants to look skinny and look good for a party for people to like her and stuff. And it's like me and you got high school 3 years ago. It wasn't that long
I
ago,
guess.
and I remember seeing stuff like that, and you have father figure type episodes. Episode 3, I know you really love. 8's my favorite with Tony Todd. I know we're kind of getting ahead of our extra beef here, but I'm loving it so far, and I'm excited to do the review and see how the season 1 ends. Especially the Clark and Lex friendship.
Yeah.
Is really interesting.
We're just gonna, after we record, we're just not gonna sleep, and you're gonna
Binge
watch
the rest. I know 7 in the morning, but like, oh my god, season
No.
2, season 2, go.
Anyway, yeah, we got news to talk about though, so let's get into it. First, immediately starting with X-Men '97 season 2 news dropped by somebody. I can't remember who.
Somebody.
It was one of the people who worked on the show. They said, "Oh, Brad Winderbaum. It was the head of animation at Marvel. He said there's many teams in Marvel that have the letter X that are followed by a hyphen, and I would put it to you like this: there's 2 other X teams in season 2." Is all he said. So who could this be? X Force? You think they're bringing in
I
Deadpool?
think they're bringing in Deadpool, X Force. That's a big one.
Well, then you also have to remember that it's following the comic books that were in the '90s. So you could also have that. I don't know about them, but like if you had that to go off of, what would be next following when Darkseid shows up? Not Darkseid, Jesus, Apocalypse.
Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Yeah. Who's here? Darkseid. Um, I really don't know. I mean, X Force just goes to mind because you have,
Well, there's also X Factor. X Factor is a team, I think.
because they've hinted at
X.
Deadpool in the show twice, I believe.
On the old show.
In the old show, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I can't
can't
remember if they did it in the new
What
show.
are the other X teams? There's X Force, X Factor, X Men.
It's just X Factor, and because I'm trying to think too. There's X Force.
X teams. Um,
Let's see here.
X Men, Brotherhood, X Factor, New Mutants, X Force, Generation X. That's it was just Jubilee and some other people. The
That's their current
Exiles.
outfit right now.
Yeah, even though they're gonna have new outfits
Yeah.
in the new season
Oh yeah.
that
Sorry.
we know. Yeah, X Patriots.
X Saviors. Weapon. Well, no, I ain't gonna count that one.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna make a joke, but I changed my mind.
The Nasty Boys.
I don't know what that is. XSE. That's Bishop and
I can't tell. It's '90s Marvel art.
Excalibur. Yeah, there's one.
Dark X Men.
That's fun. Cloak and Daggers. Extremes. Okay, I think we've got past the ones that did. So it's definitely. I think X Force and X Factor are 2 big, and maybe Generation X are 2 big ones, or 3 big ones that they could be.
Yeah.
So which out of those do you think is?
I think X Force is the most likely. Because I mean, why not bring Deadpool into the show?
Yeah.
But
And who would they get to voice Deadpool? Would they get Nolan North?
that's who I would want. But I don't know if they would go another direction.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ah,
That would be kind of crazy.
It would be crazy if he did it. I mean, why not? I'm fine with it if if they like his voice. But Nolan North is like good with
Yeah.
it. I'm trying to think if anyone else has done it. I know there's other what.
I was thinking of a movie, the movie If that came out, and for some reason I was like Steve Carell.
Steve Carell as Deadpool. There was this one guy. I can't remember who voted on him in the last game, but I remember his voice sounded like very like scratchy. Which is, I mean, which you could probably get if you look at the books. He has like a yellow tint over his, so his voice sounds kind of gravelly. But I'd say Nolan North is my likely of who I'd want it to be. But
I would say Ryan Reynolds.
I don't know. I'm good with either or.
But yeah, there's that. Here's some drama on the Sony front. Sony is not expected to renew their contract with Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. The studio and the duo have endured a heated fight over the budget of the Spider Noir series. The duo also was set to reboot Spider-Man for television.
That was my Smallville Spider-Man show.
Yeah, supposed to get a Spider-Man TV show live action. Didn't happen. Apparently, some budget issues. They're not going to be renewing the contract with them, which means no more Spider-Verse after.
Well, I think they already said they. I think they already said they weren't going to.
Yeah, but also like nothing else by them from Sony.
Which I'm surprised because I mean,
now you know where they could go. They could go over.
Make a good, real MCU Spider-Man movie.
No, they could go over to DC Studios and make the Batman Beyond movie.
Please. That's even better.
Sony,
fire them, please.
Well, they're not going to be working there for long.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see about the Spider Noir series, what that's going to be.
How it's going to be. Think that might get canned, or he's just too far?
I don't think Sony would do that.
I wonder what they were serious about budget-wise. I mean,
they probably wanted it to be cheap.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's a show. It's an Amazon Prime show, right?
Yeah. But I mean, most Amazon Prime shows are like, I mean, if you think of Rings of Power, that was like $6 million is how much it cost.
Or like one episode? Or
for like, well, maybe. I know it was really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I know The Last of Us also was.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is that. According to Jeff Snyder, it's possible that Marvel will move away from Mahershala Ali's Blade and instead do a Wesley Snipes Blade movie.
That's kind of... I think that's kind of messed up to do.
It is.
I'll be honest. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, this is not saying that they couldn't come back to Blade later. It's just saying that, like, right now, we have a Blade that everyone was hyped about. Let's just use him right now. And maybe towards, like, before Secret Wars or something, we'll get, like, or maybe in between Doomsday and Secret Wars, we'll get these, like, legacy movies. Maybe we'll get a Gambit. No. Maybe we'll get a Gambit movie. Maybe we'll get the Wesley Snipes Blade movie. Another Elektra.
Elektra 2? Daredevil 2?
Now, that's just my thing.
But by that time, do a Blade movie after Secret Wars, Mahershala Ali will be what? How old is he now? 53?
Let me look. I guess I could look it up in there. I'm looking up. Mahershala Ali.
It's just like, because the thought's occurring to me, like...
He's 50 right now.
He's 50. 24, 7...
He'd be 53.
He'd be 53, and then maybe 2 years after that, or a year after that, 54, 55. He'd be 55 years old.
I mean, he could still play him, but they need to set up a, like, passing of the mantle.
After one Blade movie with it, yeah. And that just can't happen. They're going to have to do someone else.
Which is so unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate, because I think Mahershala Ali could have done a fantastic Blade. And I don't know why they can't get this script together, or what's wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, make a good movie, first and foremost, but...
we haven't heard anything bad recently, so I'm assuming everything's fine.
Though, but...
Like, we just heard that the director is still attached to direct it.
It's just embarrassing to have that man out on stage, be like, yeah, man, new Blade,
reveal,
get the hat, and it's awesome. And it's like, yeah, we're not going to do nothing. What year was that, 2020? 2019?
Whenever they revealed Eternals.
That was 2019.
Yeah.
2018.
2019.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been... By the time that came out... That's
5 years.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been.
5 years, and by the time...
He was 45 when they announced that.
Yeah, and by the time Blade would possibly come out, it would be 10 years. A decade. So... I don't know. I think Mahershala Ali does.
I don't see Blade being in the Avengers movies anyway. Same with like Moon Knight. and all those characters that are like really don't have a place
Mhm.
in the story. I don't see any like Echo or any of that. I don't see any of them being in it. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be all of your big characters that have been like spotlighted in movies. They'll show up. I know you get some show obviously, but most of the shows anyway are like
Kind of
connected.
one-off stories
Well,
sometimes.
some of them, but like other ones are connected.
Yeah.
But all the characters that have been in movies, I expect to show back up. But I don't expect um like Moon Knight. I don't expect Blade to show up. Obviously, because he doesn't really have a place in the story like that.
Yeah. But I mean, if they're going to try to set up the what is it called? Midnight Suns, and that's been, that's been word constantly, and Blade's a big part of that.
Yeah, and we know Blade is like the Nick Fury of that.
Yeah, and again,
So I mean, you can
dude will
still
be
do
in his
that.
60s. I mean, unless
We technically we haven't seen Blade yet, so I mean, it wouldn't be a problem movie wise, but like ethically, I mean, well, yeah, but like I don't know. It's a whole thing. We'll have to see
Yeah.
what they do.
But again, I will make it clear. I'm not gonna say like, yeah, Mahershala Ali's gonna be 60 and he ain't gonna be able to do it. No, I mean, I'm saying is that he's gonna get tired of waiting, and then it's just like this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And I imagine they're trying to be like, yeah, keep your schedule open just in case we start filming here soon.
Yeah, and
And
he's kept his schedule. He can't keep his schedule open that long.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, we're not in the movie industry fully. We don't know how all this works, but at least I don't. But I don't know, I think Marsha deserves better. But again, Wesley Snipes' Blade movie would be awesome. But I think let's get Mahershala Ali's movie first. Let's focus on that for now.
Yeah. I do agree. Moving on here, according to Daniel RPK, Jack Duquesne, aka Swordsman, will appear in Daredevil: Born Again. Let me.
No, that's the Grim Reaper I'm thinking about. I'm trying to think. Yeah, who's the swordsman? Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Lalo.
Lalo. Yeah, Lalo Thomas.
Yeah, he is apparently going to show up in Daredevil. My goat.
He better be in the outfit.
The goat. This outfit? You want him to be in this?
Yeah, I want him in that outfit.
He was
I want
like
to see Lalo.
he was like one of the best characters in that show.
He was the best character in the show.
Ended up being a hero at the end of it, technically. Well, if you could see it. But yeah, he's apparently going to show up in Daredevil. There you go. Also, according to Daniel RPK, Moon Knight season 2 is in development. It is happening.
All right.
We're getting a Moon Knight. Now, I think this will be how they'll set up Midnight Suns with this.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have. I think Blade will show up in this.
Blade will show up,
and you'll have maybe him. Let me cook.
Let you cook.
Season 2, we get Moon Knight versus Werewolf by Night. Listen,
that would be cool. I would love to see them do Jake Lockley now. That's
well, yeah, they set that up. Yeah,
I love to see it.
I need to see that fight, and that's how like they meet.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole season, like obviously not doing Kang. The whole apparently rumor was potential season 2 would have been Kang involved, but they're not doing that.
Yeah.
This could be a more not really a one-off, but setting up that supernatural stuff, while not being connected to the overall story. This could be another spotlight thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what season 2 should be about. Is more like Moon Knight meeting Blade, meeting what's his name, Jack or whatever,
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night. Maybe Man Thing, because he's getting his own special presentation.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah. Just meeting all those characters, even maybe Agatha, I could show up. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
really, shit's coming up now. I completely forgot.
Like a month. And yeah, meeting all those characters, assembling that team, villain, Dracula. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Moon Knight versus Dracula sounds cool. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's just me. I mean, what would you want in a potential Moon Knight season 2?
I'd love the Werewolf by Night idea. I think that should be a must. I think that should be top priority. Like, make sure this happens.
Oh, I need it.
Or
Either that, or like do a special presentation.
I think I'm more excited about the whole dynamic. I hope they deliver it well with Mark Spector, Jake Lockley, and Steven.
Yeah, because Khonshu, like Jake and Steven don't know. Not Jake. Steven and Mark
Yeah.
don't know that Khonshu still is with them.
Yeah, they don't know that.
But they
And
don't. I guess they don't know that they have another personality.
yeah,
But
with Jake,
Khonshu
yeah,
does.
because I mean, obviously that was the whole thing with Jake.
Yeah, Khonshu
And
does
then
know
that's
that.
revealed at the end, and that's what I'm really looking forward to see what they'll be doing with
Yeah, and they
that.
teased Jake like a few times in the
Yeah,
first season
yeah. It's
with the
like they'll
coffin
be
that was
bling, and
there
they're
was.
like, who's that? It's like, that wasn't me. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's the person with the coffin
Hmm.
that was like banging, and they just walked away from it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they could tell an interesting story with that. What?
I thought of a meme
Oh gosh.
with that golf. Remember, like, hey, Mark, you see that? You see this? It's like, no, man. It's like conscious, like, yo, Mark, you seeing this? No,
Oh
no,
yeah.
Jake. It's like Jake, you seeing this? And he's like, let me out. It's just like, oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Also, oh god, my favorite was tweet so bad. What's that one guy? Who was Ethan Hawke's character?
Um,
Yeah,
Arthur, isn't it like Arthur?
I can't
I
remember.
don't remember. Yeah, I
It
know
was
what
like
you're
tweet
talking
so bad Arthur can't even judge you.
about. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I can't.
It was like Ahmed or
Yeah,
whatever.
Ahmed can't even judge
Ahmed
you.
was the god that he was worshiping.
Mm.
But yeah, there's that. Interested in what they're gonna do with that. Robert Downey Jr. confirms that he will be playing Victor Von Doom officially.
Wasn't that confirmed at
Well, the Russos said it, but they could have just been saying they come out just to assure us it is not a Stark variant, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
That's not,
wondering if we won't even see his face.
they're going to show it at some point though.
But how are you going to that involves a bunch of hurdles? But how are you going to explain that?
That's gonna be that's what's going to
But
that's
I
what
think they won't show his face. He'll just be the voice.
just the voice.
We don't know.
Friday, kill these guys.
I doom you 3000.
Friday, lost Doctor Doom's Doom Ray of News.
Oh, okay. But this was what it was said about Robert Downey Jr. said this on Kevin Feige's Doctor Doom pitch. He said, Feige asked, "How can we not go backwards? How can we not disappoint expectations? How can we continue to beat expectations?" And he said, and Kevin Feige brought up Victor Von Doom. I looked into this character later on, and Feige goes, "Let's get Victor Von Doom right." And people have a problem with this statement because they're like, "You didn't get Victor Von Doom."
Yeah, I mean, literally, as soon
But
as you catch it, it's wrong. Yeah.
I still am under
Open.
I'm still under the thing that like I don't think this is a bad thing. I'm excited to see him play.
What? I mean, I don't mean to bring this.
I'm just
up.
hyped for.
I don't mean to bring like. Oh, sorry, I'll let you finish.
Well, okay. There's a comic where, and now this might not happen, but it could. There's a comic where Doctor Doom transfers um his like consciousness into Tony Stark in another world.
Yeah.
To take that world over, or whatever, or
Yeah.
something. After his body was destroyed, I feel like that could be a thing.
That is the. So it's
And like
technically not a Tony Stark variant. It's Tony Stark, but it's his conscience. So I guess that you can put
it's Tony Stark, but Doctor
It's not
Doom is like,
technically a variant.
but Doom is
It's-
possessing him.
Yeah. So it's not technically a variant. So I
Yeah.
guess they could get away with saying that. I don't
I mean,
know.
what would you do if you needed to fight some heroes? You would possess like the smartest man in the world,
Smartest man, or well, I mean,
one of the smartest.
yeah,
men.
one of the smartest men, or have his like resources.
Yeah, all that
why not?
technology.
Now, I think it is inevitable with who they cast. I think it is inevitable to make him. They will show his face at some point. I don't know about if he shows up in Fantastic Four for a minute.
I think only show up for like a scene.
Well,
I
not
doubt
gonna
they'll
get credit.
show. I doubt they'll show. They might show his face. That would be big if they did. But
If they do, it definitely like a Secret Wars.
'cause we know he's from that Earth.
In Doomsday. It will be showed off. Like there'll be a part where like Spider-Man's like grabbing him, and I don't want to sound like a Blu-ray. Angle.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm saying he's gonna be grabbing him, and he punches off the mask like, and next thing you know, Doombot's
Someone
gonna
read that comic on Twitter.
yeah, exactly. I saw that. I was like, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I wish I remember the guy, but I mean, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, tell me it's not.
I mean,
Like, you can't. I just don't like. I get you be open minded, but you can't look at me and go like, nah, they won't do that. 'Cause I feel like it's very likely.
yeah.
But we'll see. I don't want to get like racial politics, but what are you? I don't know any Romanian actors. I'm sure there are.
Yeah,
So I can't just be like, get this guy
that's
instead.
what that's
But I know, and I think that's a pretty big issue to put out there because obviously,
I mean, you want to be comic
I want to
accurate,
be very comic accurate, and obviously
but
Roman
I'm
is
also
not
like
right.
I'm 100% like I want to be comic accurate like that. So like I don't
Mhm.
think race swapping big characters like that should be a thing. Maybe minor characters, that's fine. Like Nick Fury, it worked, but he's also a minor character. At that
Yeah.
point, he
Well,
was.
I mean, and not to mention, I mean, they at that point
Well, at that time, I guess no one knew who Nick Fury really
nobody
was.
knew who Nick Fury was, and well, nowadays it's just like someone shows Nick Fury as a white guy, and they're like, "That's racist." Like, no,
Yeah,
he was white. It was crazy. And who cares? But in the Ultimate series, that's when they made him
I'm
black,
still
and
under the
that's what.
assumption, and this is what James Gunn said, which is why how I justify it because I do agree with this, that I don't think it matters what the skin color is as long as whoever it is can get the job done
Mhm.
with the character.
Ryan Gosling, Black Panther. He can get the
No,
job done.
he can't.
There's a
That's sometimes you can't do that. And now I get, and Doctor Doom is, I guess, a big part of his backstory is like the Romanian
yeah, yeah.
thing. Um, so in this case, it's not as it's like casting Winston Duke as Batman,
Yeah.
the guy who played M'Baku.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Mhm.
this is something a lot of people would be upset about,
Mhm.
but let's just see how he does.
Let's see his performance.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and he's played voice Batman before, but
Yeah.
that was just a
And I
stretch.
mean, and this ain't like uncommon. They did it back in the '60s. You had Eartha Kitt, Catwoman,
Yeah,
and she's like one of the best. Um, and
Catwoman's went back and forth.
even in comics or just.
Well, in the movies.
Well, I know in like
Well, we're talking movies, so it's like the
well,
movie
movie
adaptation.
wise,
Because
yes.
she was like,
But
she swapped back in the '60s,
so
and then she was in
I think
Michelle.
she was just white throughout until the Batman.
No, Halle Berry
Oh my god, I
played
forgot about that
Catwoman.
movie. I'm sorry, Hallie. My bad. I forgot about that movie.
Wasn't there a black actress that played her in the '60s for like
That was Eartha Kitt.
yeah, and then there was also the one
Oh,
after
well,
that.
no, it was just two white girls and
What?
black. Yeah, Eartha Kitt's black. Yeah,
Yeah, and
it
then
was just Eartha
then
Kitt.
she turned white in the show, right?
Yeah, she turned white, black, then white.
Yeah, and then she was white in Returns, and then
White in Dark Knight
Catwoman,
Rises.
and then Catwoman, like
Dark Knight Rises.
the movie.
Yeah.
So Halle Berry, she turned black, and then she went back to white, and then the Batman came out, and then she went back to.
She,
So,
so again,
but I don't know what we're talking
point
about.
is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It really doesn't matter unless it is very important to the character. I'm open to it.
it's like well, okay. I'm just saying, like
I
we're
I'll
making more,
spoil it.
we're making more comparisons here. It's like if Captain America were Russian. Yeah, like you can't.
There, we already got Russian Captain America.
Well, listen, but it's like if they cast Captain America and they cast like a Russian actor or something. I'm like, well, this is like this is
Oh.
America. Like
Some
this
of this
is
communist got to be, it's like what? I'm
that's
saying,
what I'm saying. I know what I'm
people would say that. And it's like, whoa, chill. It's
my point proven, but like still,
ha, cast the person who's
what
best for.
happened?
The point is, cast the person who's best for the job.
Yeah,
Uh,
as
wh-
long as as long as
uh,
it still respects the character
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
There,
Enough
that
said.
was a crazy. Okay,
Enough said.
yeah.
There you go.
In the final piece of Marvel news and the biggest piece I feel like for this week, James Spader will officially return as Ultron for the Vision series. This is not a cameo. This is a big role in the Vision show. The series is confirmed to be a third part of a trilogy that started with WandaVision and continues with Agatha. Alex from the Cosmic Circus has teased that Wanda Maximoff might be returning as Vision's wife in the series. In the comic that this is based partly off of, Vision's wife is I've never read it, but I know he's got two robot kids and a robot wife.
Yeah.
And from what we're hearing, that robot wife may end up having some sort of connection to Wanda.
I wonder if it's literally just like a.
In the comics, it's like a horror type thing. Like
Yeah.
she's like
Crazy.
there's like a panel. If I can find it here.
I've never read it either. I'm guessing. I wonder if it's like a. I wonder if there's subconscious in her. You know what I'm saying?
It's possible because she's
Wanda's like under the thing.
dead.
Yeah, dead in quotes.
She's in the Witch's Road. What was it? Oh yeah, Alex. Yeah, so he posted this. So it was like Scarlet Witch, deadline said on the 23rd, Scarlet Witch Wanda Maximoff might return in the Untitled Vision series. And he posted this picture.
What is
Um,
that?
just open it. Really? Okay. We'll do this.
How do you not know how to fix?
Yeah, and it's like broken table, and she's just sitting there, and this is like a very ominous
Yeah.
thing. And so, for personally, this for me, all this information made my like interest in this
I
show
was like,
like
oh, okay.
go up.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
No,
this is
I
what we're
agree.
doing
I agree.
because Ultron's back.
Yeah, I saw he's coming back in the Avengers ride at Disneyland as
Yeah.
well, so that's gonna be cool.
And this is James Spader back voicing him as well.
He's I heard isn't he in this one show? What's it called? Blacklist.
Yeah.
I heard he's like awesome in that. I need to watch that show.
Um,
But thank God because I thought he was he was honestly the best part of Avengers: Age of Ultron.
well,
Honestly,
I really love the scene of his voice lines, but I really love the scene at the end with Vision and the last Ultron bot.
you're incredibly naive.
Yeah,
I
that.
was born yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love. No, no, I love that
Well,
scene.
like dude, he said like things that like it was like super cool, and I hate he died because I wanted to see him like come back some way, and this is it.
Yeah,
So
he's
it's
back.
exactly what I'm looking for.
And I'm wondering how he's coming back if if he is a part of that
It's like one
Vision
Vision or
because they
one.
like restored Vision's body or whatever,
They restored his body, and
and
there's
that's what
one
the white that's
Ultron
what the
bot.
white Vision is.
There could be maybe one Ultron bot they missed, but I don't. Surely not. I
I
mean,
think there's a part of Ultron still in Vision, and that's how they'll
we just don't. Yeah, that has to be
and it
it.
unlocks somehow. And I don't know what's going on with Wanda and the wife here, and obviously we have his kids. They're supposed to be in it as well. So this feels like it might end up being Vision's version of WandaVision.
That's a cool. That's a good take to do on it. Vision's vision.
Vision's White Vision. No,
Whoa, that sounded terrible.
this is the most race mentioned
Back to racial
episode.
politics. What do you mean Vision's white vision?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get my wallet out of my pocket. This hurts.
Yeah, you're.
It's like stabbing me. Who wants to get my credit card number? No, I'm kidding.
You're broke. I don't want it.
I'm not broke. I will be soon. School is expensive.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, there's that, and that would be the end of the Marvel news.
All right.
I guess it's time for a commercial. So, enjoy.
This is the Hulk. You can place the Hulk into the Rage Cage. With a few pumps of the Hulk inflator, you can make the Hulk grow in size. Rip out of the shirt. And break out of the Rage Cage. The Hulk comes complete as shown. Some assembly required from Fun Stuff.
All right, we're back. All right, let's move on to DC news. I want to pull this up. Probably shouldn't have closed Twitter. James Gunn. I don't know if you know who that is.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, we'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. I had to make a Dr. Phil joke. Sorry. All right.
Oh, by the way,
We'll talk about that in a minute.
are you gonna talk about that on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
He announced great DC official comics coming in November, featuring the Creature Commandos, some tie-in comic covers. Action Comics number 1076, artist Lyrics. Batman / Superman World's Finest number 33, artist Carlos Deonda. Batman and Robin number 15, artist Guillaume March, and Batman number 154, artist Kevin McGuire. And some Creature Commandos covers. One with her name's like Nina, I think,
The Bride.
and the Bride. There's one with all of them coming out of Frankenstein's head. This is my favorite one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you got Dr. Phosphorus here, Weasel, Bride,
He's
G.I.
pissing.
Robot, Rick Flag, and Nina. Another one with the Bride, who is the main character of the show. And then this one as well, which is the one he didn't mention. Wait, it's a different one. Okay, this is the Batman one, which is cool. It's like that one comic, Justice League International.
I can't wait for this show. When does it come out? December?
Yeah,
I can't.
we'll be getting another trailer soon.
I need one because I.
And then there's also this cover, Superman #20, artist Carmine. I'm not gonna even try. Yeah, GI Robot and Weasel outside of
Sending Nazis back to hell.
Castle Poco, I think is what it's called. I don't remember what he said. Anyway, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, some Creature Commando stuff there. Pretty cool. Okay, so where are you going?
I'm making me a drink. I need to make a drink. Stall while I'm making me one.
Well, let's see. I don't have anything to stall with. We're just gonna sit here in awkward silence until, and we're gonna sit in awkward silence until he comes back.
Coming right back.
Coming right back. Oh my God, he's back.
I need to make me a drink for this next pizza because I put 6 double shots in this.
Danny McBride, John Carcieri, and Jeff Bradley will no longer write Booster Gold. McBride may still be involved down the line in some capacity.
It was right there, man. Like Danny McBride could have made, I kid you not, the best Booster Gold show because that's
The only Booster Gold show.
his type of characters.
McBride would still be involved down
I
the line.
know. Are you still involved in it?
It says he may still be involved down the line in some capacity.
He's just. I'm telling you tonight, while you're still here, we are going to be watching. I want to show you Eastbound and Down. And
Isn't that
that's not Righteous
old one?
Gemstones. No, you talking about Righteous Gemstones?
No, isn't Eastbound and Down the old show?
It's an old show.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know exactly what I'm talking about then.
Oh yeah, I've never seen Righteous Gemstones though.
It's like, dude,
or his Vice Principal's show.
That show's hilarious. But like, you can see what I'm
I
saying.
know the actor that plays Jimmy Olsen's in one of those.
I mean, you know what I'm saying though with like Eastbound and Down, like that guy's like, yeah, it's definitely Booster Gold.
I'm thinking that there's also, I mean, there's some other writers that can handle Booster Gold. I mean, Booster Gold is if they wanted, he's gonna be funny, but like, they could also make him a serious story.
Yeah.
And like, because it's a heavy topic because it's like him. He's like, I want to be good enough. I want people to like me. Mm. The only thing I can do is to be an imposter of myself.
Yeah.
And people love that more than they actually love me. And it's like,
real me.
This whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he goes back in town. You know, he's like, people hate me here.
Yeah, he's a loser, and so he's like, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna steal all the stuff and go back and make people love me. And they could do a really like depressing story. And I feel like the perfect person to handle this, if they're not doing it, is James Gunn.
That's where I really wonder what they're about to do. Because after Superman, it's Peacemaker. Well, I guess he's just doing an episode of that.
He's doing 3 episodes.
3 episodes, you know.
And he wrote it.
He might do this.
And he said he does know what he's doing next. So I mean, it could be this. And he's not doing Supergirl. We already know that.
Yeah. So man, he might be doing this. And I mean, James Gunn, we saw Guardians 3, tragic characters he's good with.
Yeah, and it was still a funny movie.
Yeah, still funny. So now you say it like that, I'm open to it, but I was really as soon as you said Danny McBride is doing a Booster Gold show,
yeah, everyone.
I had in my head, I'm like, this is perfect. It's exactly what I wanted.
Everyone was happy, but I mean, he still will be maybe involved, but I'll have to see.
Yeah.
There's that. Joker 2 has had a bunch of information, and we're gonna talk about it.
Well, I mean, a drink. It was getting kind of hot.
Well, Joker 2 will begin with a Looney Tunes-inspired cartoon starring the Joker, animated by Sylvain Chomet, who did The Triplets of Belleville, which I don't know what that is. But a Looney Tunes-inspired cartoon with the Joker.
What's the cartoon?
The Triplets of Belleville? So it's animated by.
Ooh. There's like a screenshot of it.
Oh, interesting.
I see exactly what they're going for here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm interested
Then
now.
maybe that'll be the recap.
That would be kind of cool if that's a recap. It's like a little
It's at the
musical.
beginning of the movie. It's how the movie starts.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so there's that. Joker 2 takes place 2 years after the first movie. They said the goal of this movie is to make it feel like it was made by crazy people. The inmates are running the asylum. They also did say, and I don't know if this is next. Okay, well, that's the next piece. Most of the music in Joker 2 is really just dialogue, is what Todd Phillips says. It's just Arthur not having the words to say what he wants to say, so he sings them instead.
Isn't that what a musical is?
No, because that's very drawn out. We've kind of seen this. We've kind of seen this.
No, ain't that what a musical is?
No, in the trailer. Was it this one or this one? What's the one where he was like, "For once in my life"? That was it. This
I
one.
think that's the second one.
You're gonna hear some audio here while I look for this. Here it is. He's watching the Looney Tunes.
I have someone who needs me.
Yeah, so it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's just singing the words instead.
Found our new playlist for the next couple
Yeah.
months.
So there's that. And the final thing he confirmed is that Joker 3 will not be happening. He said, I think we've said what we needed to say in this world.
Still Warner Brothers gives them some money.
Yeah. They're not gonna give him. They'll give him like $3.
Because I know he was kind of nervous to even do a sequel.
Yeah.
But they had an idea and they're like, yeah, why not?
But yeah, there's some Joker information there. Yeah. Moving on to James Gunn talking about something on Threads, as he does. Someone asked, "Will Metamorpho be 100% CGI?" Because we have not seen Metamorpho in any of the set. We didn't see him at all in any of the set photos.
Yeah.
He confirmed that Metamorpho will not be 100% CGI, so part of it is practical. I mean, you have to do CGI with him because that's his whole thing. He can transform into stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy can literally turn into kryptonite.
Yeah. I can't wait to see this, like, the dude playing him just like a pasty white face with the suit. It's going to look great.
But, yeah, not 100% CGI. So we do know that Metamorpho is still in the movie, thank God. This is weird.
Yeah, I'm interested in what this is about.
There will be a 10-day gap between episode 1 of The Penguin and episode 2. So episode 1 comes out on the 18th, I think it is, of September. And episode 2 comes out on the 29th. Or 28th. One of the two.
Well, yeah, so October 18th. So, it'll be on a Friday if it comes out on the 18th. And then if it comes out on the 28th, then, like a Monday.
Yeah,
so why? Exactly. Do we know why? Or
no. We don't know why.
And every other episode is going to be like that? Or
It shouldn't be, no. It should just be weekly after that.
Interesting.
It's strange.
I almost sound like Matt Reeves, but interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if there's something happening that week that I don't know about.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe they know something we don't.
Superman trailer.
Oh god. Oh. Creature Commandos trailer. No.
Oh, maybe.
No.
Please.
But yeah, there's that. Penguin comes out not too long from now. A couple weeks.
Less than a month now.
Yep. Anna B. Shepard will be the costume designer for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Anna B. Shepard.
Thank you for doing the work for me. I was like, who's she? I was like, what's she doing?
Has done many a movie. As costume designing goes.
Captain America? Okay, so we're already on a good
She's
track.
done, obviously, Supergirl. Bob Marley movie. Spider-Man Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
She made the Mysterio
Yeah, so good suits.
suit. Overlook's a good movie.
American
Shout out
Assassin.
to Miller. He's the one that introduced me to this movie.
Oh, no, American. I was thinking about Ninja Assassin. Excuse me.
Fury, Maleficent. Captain America, the First Avenger. I thought that was something else. Fred Claus.
I love that movie.
Inglorious Bastards, Hannibal Rising, Oliver Twist, Shanghai Nights, Band of Brothers. There's a bunch of movies. She's been doing this a very long time.
Since the 80s, 70s.
How early are we?
Better go to
get here?
71.
1971 was her first time. And this was when before she. This is, I guess, her maiden name. And then she started on foreign films,
Yeah.
and then she gets Shepherd. So I guess she got married or something. Anyway, but yeah, she's doing the outfits for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, specifically. Interested in how she'll do Supergirl's outfit.
Then you're gonna do the skirt.
I hope so,
Or the
because it looks
pants.
cool with this, with the like gold belt.
I can't.
We know about your Twitter.
Oh my
thing.
god! I didn't even say nothing bad. I just said it looks. All I said is that I think her with the skirt looks badass, and I got. Oh my
But yeah,
god.
I'm interested in what they'll do here. Can I not like? Oh yeah, okay. I guess I can't zoom in. Okay, I can. Interested what they'll do. Obviously, we're gonna get crypto, but that's not really hard to
I
do
love
with
the
costume.
boot. I like the boots to be like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's almost like she still has the leggings. Or
Yeah.
like
Best
but-
of both worlds.
Yeah, so like, why not do that? And it looks cool.
Mhm.
Her with her sword and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this book. It's over there somewhere.
It's right here.
Oh yeah. You know, when James Gunn announced all that, was my first thing I did was I bought
They
all
buy all
these.
these before they go up from $20 to $90.
Well, there's still a couple. I didn't buy the Wonder Woman one, but because I didn't have the money for it, and I just never ended up getting it. But yeah, there is that. TV's not doing that much flashing today.
I'm pretty happy.
I just jinxed it.
I need to get one.
I just jinxed it. Okay, and then James Gunn also posted thread. No, I'm gonna have to probably. Okay, well,
I love that first picture though.
he posted a picture of Chocos, a bag of Chocos, and he had a bit of a thing he posted. Gosh, DC is full of such fun lore. Can't wait to see some of these moments and the thousands of more like them on the big and small screen. Thanks for the fun thread. And he had a guy.
You talking about that Snyder guy?
I hope he wasn't.
Oh, there's some Snyder guy on there, and everyone clowned him.
Let me go. Hopefully, it doesn't make me log in. I might already be logged in. I am.
I forget.
And I guess we can talk about too. Mention it. The Batman is getting re-released in theaters. At some point, I can't remember when, but it's getting a popcorn bucket.
I saw
a new one. It's the bat signal, and it lights up. Yeah.
Every time they did a re-release of that, every time they released that, they have like the best.
I kind of want
popcorn
to see it
buckets.
again, but I don't know. What's he talking about? Jane Gunn. Sorry. All right. He also mentioned that the people who are scoring Creature Commandos they're killing it, creating some of the most beautiful work they've ever done. These are the people that did Peacemaker as well. This is Cat. There's this thread that said comic book moments the DCU should recreate. James Gunn obviously said that he can't wait to see some of these moments and more. And we're just gonna look at this thread real quick.
Classic.
The
All-Star, yes.
rooftop with the All-Star Superman. Batman breaking a gun. Who's that? Bane versus Killer Croc. Interesting. Any interaction between Joker and Lex?
Have we ever seen an interaction with Joker and Lex Luthor?
Not in live action.
Wow.
Stargirl discovering Captain Marvel's secret identity. There's that. Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman having lunch together. Look at that.
Please. That needs to be like an end credit scene of like.
Martian Manhunter's obsession with Oreos.
See, I love that picture too.
Chemistry between Hal Jordan and Barry Allen. Nightwing's obsession with cereal. Apparently it's a thing. But yeah, he basically outright confirms the Martian Manhunter thing. Martian Manhunter's got to be happening.
Yeah, at some point.
I mean, that's his favorite food.
Favorite snack, some choco.
Yeah.
Chocolate sandwich cookies.
Oh, it is literally like Oreos, except the inside's chocolate instead of vanilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can kind of like, unless it's like a layer. But it also kind of looks like it, because that doesn't look like normal. I don't know. I don't know why we're
Here,
surveying
scroll
food.
down real quick. I want to see if we can find that Snyder tweet. You'll know exactly.
Shout out. Good. All right. He's in
Yeah.
Miller's Discord.
Greatest Burger King facts.
Yeah. Shout out. I played Fortnite with him.
Just keep going. You'll know exactly when. And if it's, I don't know the.
Oh, I guess we did tend to talk about that too. The canceled Justice League movie.
Oh yes, the Martian Manhunter.
What?
I like that.
He used like his tongue like a
Yeah, he just
fly.
tongue to lick the
He's
lick the chop.
I
Well, anyways, point is, a Snyder guy was all like, "Wow, James James is pretty off-brand DC universe," and it showed Henry Cavill's Superman as like Oreos, and David Cornsweet Oreos as the Chacos,
oh my god.
and he's just like, everyone's just like, "You're literally a moron. Like, you don't get this." Oh, is that freaking Booster Gold and Blue? Man, we need a tragic.
Leave him alone.
we need a tragic story now.
Yeah, but there's that. Pretty cool. And that is the end of the DC news. Let's get on to some video games. Let's talk.
I do have a secret piece of news in gaming.
Okay, you want to say?
Well, it's not really news. It's more of a rumor going around. So I don't know if I should say that first before more confirmed stuff.
We're going to turn this down. Batman Arkham Shadow official gameplay trailer. We're gonna watch it right now and kind of talk about it as we're watching it.
Yes.
Um,
Darren will throw something on screen, maybe.
no.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Grapple.
He's beating poor people.
Yeah. Look, you hanging them by gargoyles.
So you do stealth. So this is really real Arkham VR.
And look at the graphics. Looks great.
Gliding.
Roger Craig Smith voice. The Monarch Theater. We're going back inside the theater from Arkham City.
Or you can go in the back, see his parents.
Oh god. I guess that's the rat catcher. You do some glide kick. Yep. So this is the dodge counter. So it must. I don't know how. Curious how this works. Because like, see these moves he does. The boom. I wonder if you.
Sure.
I wonder if it teaches you combos. And obviously, detective mode in VR. I mean, it's perfect. That works.
I'm just gonna keep punching the nuts, man.
Harvey Dent, Troy Baker, Harvey Dent,
Come
confirmed. This is him.
Looks good.
He's got the white suit. I guess he'll turn into Two-Face in this. I'm assuming because he's got the same suit on.
I wonder if like Ratchet has them and.
It's possible. Gordon is voiced by the guy who voiced Deathstroke in Arkham Origins. There's Scarecrow. Which he's got a book out apparently in this. There's Harley.
Maybe see ventriloquist in this.
Okay, this guy.
Tiger
Do you ever watch that episode of Batman the Animated Series where they introduced their own villain, like original character named Lockup, and he was like the police guy?
Oh yes, yeah. That's him. Oh, great, dude, they're going like animated series lore now.
Yeah, they brought him into, and then Tiger.
Tiger, yeah, see, that's what
they apparently are the guards of Blackgate.
Yeah, well, they were in Arkham City.
Yeah, right. And they have Hugo Strange on
Yeah.
them then. At this point, right now, they are the security force at Blackgate Prison.
So we're going to Blackgate.
Yeah.
At least I don't think we are.
There's that. You got some Bruce Wayne stuff going on here.
So you go in the Batcave.
So you have the suit on. Throwing out batarangs, throwing them, grappling.
This part's going to be cool.
The detective vision in VR is going to be so awesome. Yeah, you sneak up behind people, grab them. There's Barbara doing some running here. Batwing.
So this is like a year after.
There's the explosive gel. It kind of just like.
I was a little mad.
It's like a proto explosive gel because he didn't have that in Origins, did he?
He did. Oh, he's ventriloquist. He did have
yeah, there's Lockup again. He's got his stuff on.
The reason why I know is because they kept talking about back then where they wanted to have Batman's gadgets be much more bulkier because he's newer. Their idea was explosive gel was like the size of that freaking like electricity gun, and he had to like do that.
That would be cool.
And then had to like light a fuse next to it. or something.
That would have been cool.
Um,
But Ventriloquist and Scarface, like a weird, like
Early version of them.
yeah. There's Scarecrow, I think. I don't know who those people
two
are.
guys. If there's one thing I do, there's good reason they didn't like, because the explosive you just shoot and it does the bat symbol on it.
Mhm.
Like I wish I could like.
Trying to see what that said. I couldn't see.
Like, I don't want to sound like crude, but I wish I could draw like a penis on there or something. And that's the reason why they
Is
didn't
that
make
killer moth? There's like a moth.
Firefly maybe or Firebug.
Maybe. There's lockup boss battle. And he's got the electrical gauntlets.
Yeah.
I guess you like do that.
So back in the origins.
So you got
Only
Batman
for
Arkham
MetaQuest
Shadow.
3.
And then so this is Ratcatcher.
Yeah.
The Rat King is not Ratcatcher. And
Yeah.
Rat King is the villain of this.
Yeah.
So it's someone that's like a copycat.
Mm.
And, he's voiced by Kerry Payton. He voiced Azrael in the
Yeah.
games. And he's done a bunch of other stuff. And he is, I guess, at Blackgate. I wonder if there's going to be different cells you can look into where you see different villains.
You think we'd see? Well, we'd probably see
Joker.
You guys see Joker.
Because he's at Blackgate.
He's at Blackgate. Probably all the League of Assassins that were in Origins.
Yeah. Bane and all that.
Not League of Assassins, excuse me.
Just the Assassins.
The Assassins, yeah. Yeah, probably see Bane. You'll see
Deathstroke, maybe.
maybe just Riddler.
Yeah.
See your boy in there.
Oh, yeah, in VR. I'm going to kiss him.
Bringing you out, bud.
Yeah. Going to bring the Rat King to you, he says. Become the knight.
I thought I already became the knight.
Yeah, well,
like
only on MetaQuest 3.
Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room
October.
here.
Well, let me just say first.
October.
I mean, made by the Iron Man VR people.
Wait, hold on. What, we're in... Okay.
We're in August.
Okay.
Or about to be in September. Let me say this, first and foremost. This looks great.
It does.
It looks
already
like
looks better than Batman Arkham VR.
I'm already like the thought of not being able to play this game makes me mad. So
yeah,
we need to figure out some way.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. We don't have a MetaQuest 3.
No, and now I feel like this game's going to be so popular that eventually they might move it, but then again, I don't think they will.
We gotta. Well, I mean, Iron Man was exclusive to the PSVR for longest time. They finally put it over, and same people.
Yeah, but that's also this is also made with the MetaQuest 3's like technology.
Well, again? I can't remember all what MetaQuest 3 has, but what's different with that is with the PSVR because the PSVR has the cameras on the outside, right? I mean, like, I don't know if I'm like again. I could be really dumb here.
Oh well, that's one thing that I just read. I'm just gonna add no.
I do have an idea though.
It's doing its well. What?
It's like a thing where you like scroll down and it like does that.
Transform your home.
They got Ghostbusters AR game.
Dual RGB camera.
Yeah, because there's the cameras on the outside.
Combined with depth projector to deliver full color, high fidelity pass through, giving you the ability to blend virtual and physical spaces. So it's got the AR or whatever. Lightning fast performance and brings crisp details to life. So it's got a good performance. I know that it's got hand touch tracking.
I know that PSVR has that as well.
Well, PSVR 2 is very limited in that.
It's limited. It's not as it's not as good.
It's not like this. MetaQuest is the ones that like made that, so where like you can.
But see, this is what I thought. Is this what it is?
Touch Plus controllers.
Because I know they had a thing, and I think this would be our best option, right? We're talking about our finances on here, right? They have the thing of you can get it, and you can just make payments on it over time. And I think it was like maybe $25 a month. I remember it was pretty dirt cheap. It wasn't that bad. We'd be paying that for like 2 years or something. Yeah, $25 a month. But honestly, if we were able to pay it off, we could just pay it off right then and there. Let's say we had like $100 left, maybe both split 50 or something. Now, I think that would be our best option because we definitely want to review this.
I want to play this game. It's an Arkham game.
We can't. I mean, literally, if we rent it, I don't know. I mean, we don't. How long is it? Is it supposed to be the length of like a full like Arkham game? Surely not.
I don't know how long it is.
'Cause sure. If I had to assume, it might be the size of the length of Iron Man VR,
Which was like
maybe.
8 hours ish.
Okay. Because thing is, we can't just like. Because thing is, one of us is gonna have it for a week.
Yeah.
Then another person gets it, and then we review.
I mean, that's one of those games though that I would beat in like a couple days.
Yeah, I would too.
Because I'm Batman. I don't want to not be Batman.
I want to get rid of my terrible life and be Batman.
But it looks really good. Go back to the trailer. It looks really fun. Obviously, I don't know how good it would feel in VR, but it looks fun, and the story seems interesting. Seeing all these characters that we didn't get to see in Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
Especially like the origins of Scarecrow, Two-Face.
I like how he has kind of like a.
He's got the noose.
It's a noose, but it kind of looks like one of those bolo ties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of got a Reed Richards thing going on here. I mean, obviously, this is one of those trailers where you could really like. You're in the GCPD here. It looks like I'm curious. The cutscenes in this follow a trapped in a room style thing, where you're kind of free to move around, but you're still in this cutscene. So I guess the characters maybe will look at you wherever you are in the room, but you can't go beyond a certain place.
I feel like you're Bruce Wayne in this scene, by the way.
You could, yeah. Because you are Bruce Wayne.
I can imagine like Batman, like sitting down.
You are Bruce Wayne in.
Were you in like the Batcave? And is this free roam? Can you like go around?
No.
Okay, I figured not. I was.
Well, I think they said that there's a bit of that.
Like maybe like elements to it.
Like where you can explore, like you could in Batman Arkham VR.
Could you in that?
Because you can go around the Batcave. You can go when you were in the alleyway. You could go up and look around. You can go this way, that way.
Oh, okay.
So there's just different places to go, and they said it'll be more open, but it's not open world because that would be hard to do for a VR game.
No, I was curious. I was like, man, this is
I mean, like obviously detective mode. That's cool. Through the words of the Rat King, we find our way. Yeah, it looks really good. You can tell I know it looks good because I'm jealous. This is Blackgate. It looks like, and over here it's hard to see. It's really hard to see. If you zoom, that says Arkham Ward. So there's like a ward of Blackgate that they keep Arkham patients in, which is weird. Curious if they're like rebuilding Arkham. If something happened, and they're like.
I have like the greatest idea in my head right now.
Oh god!
Because remember that part where you're going through? You said, we were just talking like, oh, what if you like open up all the jail cells and see who's in there? Imagine you look through all of them, and you go in like, yeah, it's definitely the Joker in here, and you open it, and there's like no one in there, and you kind of like look in, and next thing he like pops up and like.
Well, that's funny that you say that. But also, they kind of already did that in Arkham VR.
They did, didn't they?
But it wasn't a pop-up. It was more you just open it and he was right there.
Oh, they did. I didn't play that game in so long. I just bought it. I need to play it again, but...
It's like a quick 40-minute game.
That's not even...
But...
I have to give it credit.
There's that Batman Arkham Shadow official gameplay trailer. What would you rate this official gameplay trailer?
5.
Out of 5. It's really good.
I'm jealous. I'm really jealous.
I
hate it. I almost wish it was like a regular like Batman Arkham Origins 2 or something. I'm hoping this gets popular enough where we fully get that Origins remaster that everyone's been begging to have.
I mean, this is proof enough that Suicide Squad did not kill the Arkhamverse. There's a poster in here for The Black Glove. That's a animated series thing. But yeah, there you go. Arkham Shadow. I'm giving it a 5 as well. There you go. Next, we got Marvel Rivals. They dropped a trailer. Some big news. We'll check the trailer out real quick. I spelled Marvel wrong somehow.
Marvel.
I said Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, Stars Align official launch date announcement trailer. New characters, Cap and Bucky.
You want to say they also announced that all characters are free
and unlocked at launch.
I guess along with new characters.
Yeah. So Black Panther, some Wakanda stuff, because Wakanda's in space in this. So here's Bucky. Bucky's got a crazy tentacle arm. There's Cap.
And go. Holy crap.
And Bucky has a really cool design. He actually looks pretty fun. So here's Bucky. So he's got like a thing he could attach you to. I guess traversal. This is his ultimate. That he's got like a big slam ultimate.
It's so interesting to use his arm as like a tentacle like.
Yeah, it's like upgraded. And there's Cap. He's got his charge. He's
Shield
got a shield
slash.
throw. So it's a lot of like hand to hand for him.
Blocking an ultimate.
Yeah, and yeah.
I guess this isn't support.
Also, Moon Knight. That was Moon Knight.
Yeah.
And there's Doctor Doom playing with all his little pieces. Each one of these is like a map. And it's teasing the next map, which is the Hydra Erebus base, which is Hydra in hell. They have a base in hell.
Oh, all right. Nazis in hell? No way.
Yeah. The launch date, December 6th, 2024. Available to wishlist now. Will be free.
We'll be streaming this.
Yeah. Open beta is probably going to happen eventually. Not, but it could
Surely. It'll happen maybe October.
but there you go. Yeah. December 6th for that. We're not going to talk about that, but like peak.
Oh,
That was great.
That's the Love, Death, Robots people. Yeah. It's
yeah.
going to be awesome. Love that show.
Anyway, yeah. So Marvel Rivals, December 6th. What would you rate the new? Well, I guess the launch date reveal.
I give it a 5 as well. It's pretty good.
I think I've given it a 4 only because they didn't really show that much of Captain America compared to what they did with Bucky.
Well, I think
even though it's been leaked. But
well, I'm glad they showed more of Bucky only because in that obviously that cinematic trailer we saw him with like tentacle.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm glad they showed more of that. You know, seeing like, whoa, what's this all about? No, I liked it. You have the release date and 2 new characters revealed, and obviously the cherry on top of it is
this isn't the only characters that'll be at launch either.
I know
there are
like,
more.
Like 4 or 5 more.
It should be. I know Psylocke is one of them.
Excuse me, what I was gonna say. I mean, cherry on top is that all characters are free.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. There's that. And the final piece of news here about Fortnite. We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
There's a new skin that's out.
Iron Spider.
Yeah.
I haven't picked it up yet.
I was playing with someone who had it. It's got a cool emote, traversal emote, where he walks with the legs and he like hops sometimes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. His glider is him. The only thing I don't like about it is that the back bling is small, but I guess it couldn't be big because then it would like.
What is it?
It's the arms, but like they're really tiny compared to the way they are, and like the glider and the emote.
Oh, they're not like.
No, they're like kind of just stopping right here. But it's only because they can't make a back bling that big.
Yeah, they can't. I haven't seen
and
it
the
yet.
pickaxes are like these little arms on his like.
They do, yeah. That makes sense. You know, I thought it looked cool. Cool. I guess. Are we getting like a new Marvel skin every 2 weeks or so?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty cool what they did with this one. The crossover thing says Fortnite, and then it's got like the little stat slash, and it says The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, which I hope that we get more of.
We'll have to see. We know they'll be having more skins eventually.
Yeah.
Definitely throughout the season.
Now,
I expect some leaks when their next update happens.
So I got a little piece of news right here, and this ain't nothing confirmed. I do want to put it out. I put it here at the end just to just make sure. Rumor and speculation. According to Nick of Xbox Era, Microsoft could be seeking to relicense the Deadpool and Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. This is big because Darien knows.
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm curious. I was like, yeah, I knew about this. Yeah.
Ooh, there's an errands right by. We ought to check it out.
It's like that much though. Or monthly. Let's see what monthly is. You get it for a month, 118. And then I think you can. It's just leasing's renting it.
Until you like pay it off.
Or or you can just return it. We're
We
looking
did it,
at
we really just need it for a month.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying though. Darian knows I was crying my eyes out. They delisted the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games,
I guess.
and I thought, I guess I kept whining about it every week.
True. I forgot.
I started asking people like, "Hey, do y'all have a please tell me y'all have a your account with this. I'll buy it off. I'll buy your account off of you." But no, this is very good news. I'd love to see the Deadpool game and Marvel Ultimate Alliance games come back. A big one, I would love to see the Spider-Man games come back. I don't know how they could do it, but I would love for that to happen. Like a big remaster collection of the Beanox games,
Yeah.
such as Edge of Time, Shattered Dimensions, and maybe throw in, I know say a Beanox game, but throw in Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know how they could do the movie license stuff, but I would love that.
Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to add. And I think that's pretty good news.
I did
if it
hear a
happens.
whisper that the Blade game might be coming to
Yes,
PlayStation.
I almost brought that up as well.
Which I'm kind of happy
with
about
the
because I
whole
did not.
Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to buy an Xbox to play that game, but I was.
I keep wanting to buy one.
I feel like just to have an Xbox would be nice, but I would never play it.
I would never be on it.
All the games the only reason I ever wanted an Xbox was for Sea of Thieves, and it's on PlayStation now, and I still don't even have it.
Yeah, I know.
So that shows.
My issue is I would get an Xbox, but it's the only reason I want to play is just so I could play like some old was it 7th gen, 6th gen, like PS2 era stuff on the Xbox that like would look best with it with the backwards compatibility on it.
Yeah.
Such as again Ultimate Spider-Man, which looks best on that, playing on like a modern console.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. But me and Darren will find a way to get this MetaQuest. I don't know.
This is a scam. It's gotta be. Anyway, sorry, I was looking at.
I don't know exactly what to do, but
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk it over. We'll go to
maybe
places
we can find somebody.
Yeah. See, if I knew if someone had one, I'd be like, dude, look, we'll buy the game for you or something. Just let us just use it for like a month.
Yeah.
Or like 2 weeks. 3 weeks, and we'll give it back. I don't know anyone that has one. So
Yeah,
I know people have a MetaQuest 2.
Maybe Spillman has one.
No, oh, boys, I got one. Guy's freaking Cybertruck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe.
What do you mean, man?
I don't know if I never heard anything about it other than that he got one.
He lied.
Anyway, with that though, I guess we're going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here.
Yep.
So thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. Anything I gotta catch you guys up on? No. Well, eventually, but I don't
probably
know.
this week. This Wednesday.
No, definitely
No,
not this
you don't
Wednesday.
think so?
No, Spillman still needs one.
And
And that reminds me of what I need to announce, which is that we'll be having a special guest on the show in the form of John Spillman.
Yes.
He's been on it before, guest, friend of the channel.
Yeah.
And maybe someone else if I can get them.
Some other dude. So I'm just thinking, 'cause I'd like to do it by this Wednesday, but you don't think he'll?
I don't think so.
We'll see. Do subscribe to Comic Drops, by the way. Spillman's new channel.
Mhm.
And all very successful, and show support from us.
There you go. And with that being said, we're going to go. So if you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or Instagram at the Comic Burrito _official. Facebook at the Comic Burrito _official page, or Twitter at the CB Burrito.
Yeah, you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Very interactive on all platforms. And yeah, come on over and let's raise some hell. Let's get Ultimate Alliance back on PS5.
That's never going to happen. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go, and we will catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!